type of bug. We commonly see lots of bugs start to come out during the springtime. This is also a great book that teaches you about measuring. And my class has done a lot of measuring activities throughout the year, and we just did an activity where we measured our feet against a T-Rex foot, and we compared the sizes. We will also be doing another cool and exciting activity that involves measuring at the end of this video. So during this video, I'll be reading the book called Inch by Inch by Leo Lionni.
One day, a hungry robin saw an inchworm, green as an emerald, sitting on a twig. He was about to gobble him up. "Don't eat me. I'm an inchworm. I'm useful. I'll measure things." "Is that so?" said the robin. "Then measure my tail." "That's easy," said the inchworm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. And here we see the inchworm measuring the bird using his body because the inchworm is 1 inch long. "Just think," said the robin, "my tail is 5 inches long." And with the inchworm, he flew to where other birds needed to be measured. The inchworm measured the neck of the flamingo. He measured the toucan's beak. The legs of the heron. The tail of the pheasant. And the whole hummingbird. One morning, the nightingale met the inchworm. "Measure my song," said the nightingale. "But how can I do that?" said the inchworm. "I measure things, not songs." "Measure my song or I'll eat you for breakfast," said the nightingale. Then the inchworm had an idea. "I'll try," he said. "Go ahead and sing." Do you think you could measure a song? The nightingale sang, and the inchworm measured away. He measured and measured. Inch by inch. Until he inched out of sight. Do you think the inchworm really measured the song? Discuss this with your parent.
So after we've read our book called Inch by Inch, we are going to explore how to measure in inches. And your parents have probably measured before, and you've probably seen them measure things like when they put a picture on the wall, or if they measure how long a wall is, or if they measure how long something is if they're building something. So what I have right here is a ruler, and an inch, it goes from this spot right here to where you see the 1. And a good way to estimate how long an inch is, if you use your pinky finger, the part of your finger starting from the nail to the first line on your finger is about 1 inch. So we are going to measure a couple things using this ruler today. And I have a very exciting thing that we're going to measure at the end of the video. So the first thing we're going to measure is an insect, and what I have is an ant, and it's a type of insect, and we're going to measure how long it is in inches. So if I put it on my ruler, you can see that the ant is about a little over 1 inch long, but we're just going to round it and say that it's about 1 inch. So what I have right here is a dog toy in the shape of an ice cream, and we're going to measure how long it is. So if I put it against my ruler, measuring from here, and I'm going to go all the way from the beginning of the ruler all the way to where it stops, which is about right here. And I'm going to remove it, and we're going to count how many inches it was. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And since it's about halfway, a bit over 6, we're just going to go ahead and round it and say it's about 7 inches long. So this dog toy is about 7 inches long. So the next thing I have to measure that we're going to measure is a Nike shoe. So let's put it against our ruler to see how long it is. And this is going to be pretty long. So we're going to start from where the ruler begins. So that's going to be the back of our shoe. And then we're going to find out where the shoe stops. So if we draw a line to where the ruler is, it is about 11 inches long. So this Nike shoe is 11 inches long. So the next thing I have is an Xbox controller. And what we're going to do is we're going to measure how long it is. So I'm going to put it against my ruler. I'm going to measure all to where it ends, which is about right there. So we can say it's about 6 inches long. So that our Xbox controller is 6 inches long. And now for the exciting part of our video, we're going to measure how tall our friend right here named Sadie is. And she's going to be a little kind of hard to measure, but we're going to have to work through it. I'm not going to measure how long she is because our ruler might not be that long, and I want to make sure we get a very good example of how to measure something. So we're going to see how tall she is. So using my ruler, using the inches, and I'm going to show you right here. So using the inches, I'll put my ruler up against her. And she's a little bit taller than the ruler, but we're going to see how tall she is. She is about a little over 12 inches tall. So if you count from the ruler, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And what you can say is that she is a little over 12 inches tall. So let's thank Sadie for being our little instrument to measure today. And we hope you have a great rest of your COVID-19 break. And we will see you soon for our next Read Aloud. Bye.